All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
Yeah,
real mode.
well, we can hold a peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they frontin' they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
How to be a better ally to fat people. Listen to a fat person for once in your life.
How dare you?
Been privileged.
I'm a fat.
Fat oppression.
Come on.
Shaming fat people on a daily basis, threatening us with diabetes.
Pizza is a vegetable.
A lot of white allies and accomplices ask,
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Swole.
The sun is
shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testicles. Testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 hundo and 99 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Let's get this beard in focus. I feel like I think lately I've been like, I always go for the sharp beard at the beginning. I usually get it locked in, but I think when I usually do that, I'm kind of leaning in a little bit further. And then by the time I sit down, we're ready to go. The beard is out of focus. And I can't do it without giving you 4K beard. Now, it's not really streaming in 4K, but you want to see it sharp, right? You want to see the beard. You want to see the gains. You want to see that shit sharp. You guys deserve it sharp. You deserve it sharp. Come on. We're here every single day, but you deserve it coming in nice and sharp, right? You know those nice little edges there. You need that knowledge cock coming in HD. All right, drop in the comments down below. We have a great show for you today. 2099. I'm really excited. And before we bust, I did not summon you. We are not there yet. Falcon, calm your fucking tits. We have a big announcement. Before we even get into that tip, my friends, my SwoleFam, the Signature series is going down in just a few fucking hours. Just a few hours. It is going down at midnight tonight. Remember, tomorrow is episode 21 hundo. And every single 100 episodes, we are launching our new Signature series. So on episode Swole 2K, we drop P3S1, and tomorrow, we'll be talking a lot about it tomorrow, but of course, I sent out the message. It's swolenormousx.com/signature. I sent out that text via Swole text earlier, so you can go to the website. You'll see the countdown timer, and at midnight tonight, it will be available to purchase P3S2 for the entirety of Friday on the day of episode 21 hundo. So that's tomorrow is February the 4th. So 24 hours only from midnight to midnight. P3S2 is available shortly. Very excited for that. Okay, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you drop in the comments down below. What'd you smash today? I want to know. Did you smash Pedro, Nick, Jarella, Kim, Cerny, Judith? Did y'all smash? You better have. Let's get into that tip. But first, let's bust this nut open. Are you ready, fam? Falcon, take us away. Falcon. Now you're not ready? Okay. Me. Falcon. Nailed it.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Leo drinking like a raging alky. Yeah, cheers, bro. Put it down for one fucking moment. Rose, you really made it out on that one. That was a good deal. You would have been with that fucking alky the rest of your life. God damn it. Always drinking champagne. That would get old real quick, wouldn't it? Just champagne every fucking day. Signature Swole. Hashtag Signature Swole for a chance to win today's Swole card, because at midnight tonight, it goes down. Episode 21 Hundo. We got the Signature Series dropping tomorrow. Signature Swole for episode 20 Hundo and 99. Fantastic. Drop that hashtag in the comments down below. Let's moisturize and get into that tip. Beaches, are you ready? Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside.
Because
Let's go. All right, fam. We got some SwoleFam posts. The first one we have is from Beth. This is from a member of the SwoleFam. Beth is awesome. She writes, day 4 of keeping promises to myself, and it feels so good, fam. We got some yoga positioning going on. We got some yogi toes. Look at those little toe spreaders in the toes. And we got a Swolenormous X yoga class. That's Genevieve's room right there. That's Genevieve's class. Excellent, Beth. Keep on crushing it. I love it. I love Genevieve's class. Go and do some yoga tonight. That's your sign, fam. If you're a SwoleFam member, make sure you go and do some yoga tonight. All right. Jump in that yoga studio, try a class, go and get your yoga on. That sounds good right now. That yoga sounds great. Sounds really good. I did some legs today with more of a hamstring focus. Ooh, I think it feels right tonight. Christian, some days it is hard for me to shake the negative energy. How? From Christian. Christians are a little smiley every day. Today was one of those days. I am so grateful for my yoga and meditation practice. It helped. It helped me release some emotions and feel more in control and a little more grounded. You see? Even our smiley Christian, she still needs to get her shit in order and put the work in. You're not supposed to be happy all the time. You're not supposed to feel like training all the time, right? Does feeling like it matter? No, you got to do it. It's time to fucking do it. So you're going to do it. All right. From Giuseppe's in our SwoleFam Discord. Yo, everyone. It's Giuseppe from Fontana, California. Finally pulled the trigger on being part of the community after following for a long time on the path of not being a fat fuck anymore. Say no more. Say less. Say less. Say no more, Giuseppe. Say no more, Giuseppe, bringing those sick fucking gains from across the country. Fantastic. Excellent. You know, I love the SwoleFam. I love the SwoleFam. No fucking bullshit. No bullshit. On the path of not being a fat fuck anymore. That's what I like to hear. Right, Natalie? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No more fat fuck from Giuseppe. What a name. What a fucking name. You're going to have to be fucking yoked to carry on that name. Can you imagine walking around? What's your name? Yal. My name is Giuseppe. Yal. Can you imagine that shit? Imagine.
Yal.
Imagine.
Yal.
All right, we got a post here from Joanne. What's in the box? Let me resize it.
What's in the box?
Joanne, good morning, fam. Good morning, Joanne. Everyone say good morning to Joanne, even though it's not the morning anymore. I guess it's the morning somewhere. So I missed doing Total Body Ignite yesterday due to a lack of benches available at the gym and planned on going earlier this morning. That didn't happen. Lack of benches available at the gym. Sounds to me like Joanne needs a new fucking gym. What in
That's
the
fucking
shit
bullshit.
is that? What is that about? If your gym doesn't have enough benches, you need a new gym, Joanne. Yesterday, by the end of work, my right leg / lower back was that painful that I had to cancel my martial arts session with my friend and go straight home to rest it. I had done mobility that morning, foam rolling at lunch and on my 10-minute break, and it just didn't help. At home, I had dinner as early as possible, foam rolled for 30 minutes, and went straight to bed. I slept so well that when my alarm went off at 4 a.m. this morning, I just went back to sleep, slept in till 6 a.m. The way I see it, I probably needed the sleep a lot more than the workout today. I'm off to work now, armed with the foam roller to use at lunchtime. magnesium spray, and going to do some yoga before bed tonight. I am hoping to feel some improvement today so I can go smash the workout tomorrow morning. It's hard to get the leg to relax and loosen up as I am on my feet for 8 hours, then stuck driving for 40 minutes home straight after. Any other advice on top of what I'm doing would be appreciated and considered. All right. All right, Joanne, let's see here. So I read it and I'm paying attention, but I'm focused on also reading it. So let's kind of go through. So yesterday, by the end of work, your right leg and lower back. So not saying, of course, I'm not diagnosing. Sounds like maybe something is either compressed back there or you are favoring one side. I'm just curious, Joanne, if you're watching or listening, if you ever sprained or injured, I don't know what you're doing for work. Sounds like it might be some kind of repetitive movement pattern. You might be leaning on one side. Maybe you sprained an ankle or broke an ankle or a foot in the last few years. And maybe like sometimes these improper movement patterns, these little twitches and little imbalances that we have just kind of build up over time until it's painful and then we can't ignore them anymore. They're not really on our radar until you feel suddenly, right? It's gradually, then suddenly. You didn't feel all of a sudden, quote, out of nowhere, my back hurts. It's usually compounded over time. And then maybe the straw that broke the camel's back, or just kind of, just built up to the point when it's on your radar and your body's like, hey, this hurts, take a load off. So I think it's good that you laid off the training, but if there's inflammation, it really depends on what caused it, honestly. When you have pain, not just discomfort from training, but you have actual pain, sounds like there could be some inflammation. You definitely don't want to aggravate the area. I think foam rolling, as long as it's not, the good kind of pain when you're foam rolling, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure Joanne does, but when you're foam rolling, it hurts. And it's not a happy hurt. It's a painful hurt, but it's also a good hurt when you're foam rolling. And you know the difference. When something hurts, and when something is like, ouch, I don't like it, and it really feels bad, but it's a good kind of releasing hurt when you're foam rolling and, mobilizing. So as long as you have that, good or beneficial or progressive pain that's like, okay, I have to go through this when I'm foam rolling, I'm loosening something up, as long as you can bear it and it's not, bad pain, you can be doing the foam rolling, but it really depends on what is causing it. So it says, you said you're doing yoga tonight. Let's see how that progresses. Number one thing, you don't want to aggravate it. And then sitting in the car for 40 minutes, both ways, or is that each way? And then standing for 8 hours, it's not making it any better because you can't take off. So I would say keep us posted. And anyone else have any suggestions from, in addition to what I added, just some thoughts, because it seems like Joanne has it pretty locked in. As long as you're doing yoga, you're resting, and definitely maybe doing some yin, some very passive yoga. Keep us posted, and we'll see where it goes. Thank you for sharing, Joanne. I hope it feels better. Sean, today was pull bravo. On another night, I've been taking. All right. On another note, I've been taking Heart and Soil beef organs for close to a year and enjoying the benefits. Recently, I received an order of quality grass-fed liver, suet, and canoe-cut marrow bones. 1 5-pound bag of suet yielded 2 quarts of beef tallow, so that's going to be a more cost-effective way to get my tallow. Also, this morning, I took the plunge and had 1 ounce raw liver with some salt, and I was impressed. Growing up with my dad making liver and onions and having that smell in the house, I was never a fan, ever. This experience was totally different, hardly any taste, and it's actually a bit sweet. I'll be incorporating more into my routine. Good man. Good man. Sounds like Sean's making some sick nutrition gains. How many of you had your raw liver today? And don't lie to me. Did you have your raw liver? If you haven't, you are missing out. You're missing out. Liver's the shit. All right, Terry. We got a post from T-Bone. All right, T-Bone. Aloha, SwoleFam. Sorry, I have not posted in a while. More pics and stats coming soon. I've been reorganizing my living area to reduce time for core activities like working out, music practice, and brain gains. I can report I am doing beginner yoga with no props. Good for you. I can't believe how much my flexibility, balance, stability, and core strength has improved. I'm shaking my head in disbelief. I have continued to lose weight also. I did weigh myself a few days ago and was down to 69 pounds, 1 pound less than my marathon weight in 2005. How the fuck, Terry, did you run a marathon at 370 pounds? Anyone? Is that insane? Or what's the highest weight anyone's ever run a marathon or completed a marathon? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I gained a little water weight back, but my strength has improved also. 25 pounds to 50-pound arm curls. I've been doing just yoga the past month, trying to get my lifting half rack nook setup. I really only need to do some tweaking. My baseline of good health is established. However, I cannot take the attitude that I am already finished. Progress requires practice. No practice, and you get no progress. I had to do some modifications on the bracket support holes, enlarge them to 1/2 inch from 17 millimeters, and now everything is stable as it should be. Installed the pulley, the attachment. What was that? SERTT? Oh, the pulley. Okay, that's the company. Yeah, the pulley system that we have in our Amazon store that I use. That's pretty damn sweet. Just keep doing the work. The results will happen. So grateful for everything in this group, the moderators, yoga instructors, and Papa Swolio's sage advice. Oh, well, thank you. The sage cock. The sage knowledge cock. Hashtag go to the fucking gym or make your own. You're never finished. You just find the energy and balance to keep moving forward. And Terry, that's a nice little gym setup you got there, bro. Good for you. Good for you. All right. For everyone in the comments that's saying like, well, people walk marathons sometimes. A 370-pound person walking 26 miles is still impressive. Like, I'm not saying it's a healthy thing, but my God. My God. Yeah, that's nice, dude. That's nice. So you got the bench. If you're just listening, got the rack here. We got a little pull-up bar action. So you got that pulley system anchored to your ceiling. Is that nice? Nice. Very nice. You got the cable pull-down thing. Yeah, those cables were smooth. And you got some other handles, some other dumbbells. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Like it.
Yow.
Yeah, it's sage cock. That's sage knowledge cock. You get that Miyagi dung. Danya-san. Use rain jacket if you use winky. All right. Karate Kid Part X. All right. Don't just ignore it. We don't want to go down that road. In my head, I just went a lot further. We'll stop right there. Miyagi giving Danya-san, let's talk of birds and bees. Hey. I don't know if Danya-san's mother talked to him about the birds and the bees. Maybe Miyagi took care of that. It'd be an interesting conversation. Making love to women like bonsai tree. Bonsai tree. Miyagi busts a nut. Bonsai.
He's heating up!
Bonsai. Oh, God. I'm trying not to laugh. Okay, settle down. Let's get into some knowledge cock. All right. Ew. All right, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio for a chance to get your question featured here on the show. I'm Papa Swolio, and I will answer your questions if I feel like it. No, I will. If I have an answer, I'll give you an answer. All right, so drop in the comments down below. We got some from Instagram, and if you have a question, if you asked one earlier, I'm not going to find it, so you could just drop it again. If you asked maybe sometimes I see a question, I see an APS earlier, and I flag it, but if you did ask a question, drop it again, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. And of course, check down below for swolenormousx.com. Check out our special offers. They end on Sunday over there on our private page, swolenormousx.com/FYR ends on Sunday. But even more pending, remember tomorrow, actually tonight, starting at midnight, we are launching for 24 hours only. Remember, 24 hours only. Papa Swolio's signature series, P3S2, drops at midnight. Go to swolenormousx.com/signature, swolenormousx.com/signature, and you'll see the countdown timer and you'll see the availability to purchase. Remember, members, you have to be a member in order to get a certified Swole card. So if you're not a member, you can purchase it for 24 hours. But if you are a member, you will also receive a certified Swole card. So make sure that you are jumping all over that. And at midnight tonight. Okie dokie. Let me see here for a second. Just want to make a note. All right, let's take a first question. And now that I gave you a little time to ask, I see a couple popping up. Maxwell, Elijah. Are sushi rolls a healthy food to have on occasion? It really comes down to what you're having in it. Like what's in the roll. When we go get sushi, I get sashimi mostly. Sometimes I'll have a couple pieces of the rolls here, but she'll usually take out if it has like, poke out or you can customize it sometimes. You can get it without cream cheese or without certain things. The thing is, when you get most of these like raw fish, it's not necessarily wild caught. Who knows? It's one of the foods that I've found that doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me feel bad. So it's one of the things that we like once in a while. So it's not something that I crave all the time that I want. Oh, I want sushi. But if we're going to go out and eat, for example, that'll be something either we can get takeout or we can go and, that and things like oysters or crab legs and seafood. So those are the things that I would go eat somewhere. I would go to a restaurant and order something like that, whether it's fish or sushi. I'm not going to make that at home. Mama Swolio she cooks fish really well, but we just don't eat it all the time. So if we're going to go somewhere, it depends. It has to really be, let's say, a grass-fed steakhouse that's making steak. It's not something that I'm going to necessarily go for just because I make my own steak and I eat beef all the time. So if I'm going to have that, I usually have that at home. Traveling is different, but if we're just going out to eat something, I'll have sushi once in a while. But I personally don't have like the fried rolls and all the other stuff that they put in a lot of these rolls, all the sauces and stuff. I don't like that at all. So if I do have a roll, it'll be something very simple, but I love the eggs. I love all that stuff. Let's see here. Tyler, Papa Swolio, would going into a sauna be a better warm-up before training? It wouldn't be a warm-up for training. It would just raise your body temperature. It might get you sweating a little bit. Like if you're at a gym, I used to do that. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do that when I went to a gym like LA Fitness or 24 Hour Fitness and they had a sauna because you're wearing clothes. So you would go in with sneakers on and sit in there. I'm not going to do that at home and heat up my sauna, but those things are always on, right? Because people are using them as much as the gym is open. So my friend and I, we would just go in there for like 5 minutes, get a little bit of a, sweat going, but then I would still warm up. So you still want to do a general and specific warm up before you do it because you're not moving your body. Now doing, for example, sauna has cardio mimicking benefits, but that's not the same as actually warming up your body and prepping your tendons and muscles for lifting and doing resistance training. So, you can go in for a few minutes if it feels good for you, but you still have to should still warm up. Warm up, prepare your body for actual exercise. Interpreet, hi Papa, what's up, IAS? Does semen retention increase cognition? Thanks. Ho, look at these questions. All right.
Because
Semen retention, in other words, if you're not busting a nut, increase cognition, like your ability to focus, right? I mean, is that what you mean? Like your ability to comprehend complex ideas or being able to pay attention, like for example, in school or studying. I don't know. Like keeping it in, does that help you focus? I don't know if it helps you focus more. Might be a distraction. I think it depends on how much action you're getting normally. I mean, you can turn into like a monk and just never, never do anything like that and just use all your focus on other things, I suppose. I don't know of any information on its effect on cognition. Very specific question. Interesting. Anyone else can drop some thoughts down below. Let's see. Duke, what do you mean? You tried CD's delivery? What about CD's nuts? No? What does that mean? T's nuts? Jarella, Papa Swolio, my left running shoe has significantly more wear at the forefoot than the right. My left leg is weak from bulging discs and right thigh is numb. Advice. I'd have to think about this a lot more. I'd have to see what's going on. Oh, that's a lot of like, you'd have to like see that. Usually what you'll do is you'll go and you'll take like the, like you could do this on a treadmill. They'll actually analyze, right? They'll do video of you running to check your gait, and you can actually see, like they have these like gel things where they'll show where your pressure is when you're standing, like where there's more force, and can adjust form and running technique or walking dynamics. Advice, like that's a very. So, I mean, it depends. Like, what are you doing currently for it? Are you doing, like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? You have a significantly more wear, so you're biasing your dynamic posture when you're running. Obviously, you're biasing more to the left. Left is weak from bulging discs. I mean, if your left leg is weak from bulging discs, like, are you strengthening? How about this? What are you doing to balance this out? Anything currently? You practicing yoga? Are you doing like hip flexor strengthening? Here's just a thought. And of course, I'm not diagnosing. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. You're telling me something and I'm just like throwing some stuff out there. Some ideas that you can look into. If you have like a weak leg from bulging discs, chances are you're usually biasing towards the right leg. So it might be something where you're dragging your left leg and you're not actually having a full step. Your full gait isn't like translating through on your left side. So do you do any hip flexor strengthening? I'm not talking about stretching. Do you do any like standing up, bringing your left knee up to your, towards your chest and holding? Do you do anything with resistance like ankle weights or a monkey foot? Those are some things that, just wondering if you are strengthening your hip flexors and doing any kind of mobility and stuff like that. Good question. Deep. Very, very deep. Scrolling down. Let's see. Oh my God. You didn't say that? Correction, right leg is weak? Well, now I have to think about the whole thing again. Just, what I said. Are you strengthening your hip flexors on both sides? A lot of times people have imbalances in their hips, very common. You have tight hip flexors, but also weak. So the muscles on the front of your hip get very tight, but also very weak too, because you're sitting down a lot. So it's a very passive hip flexion. So right now I'm sitting down. My hips are flexed, but my hip flexors are also strong because I train them. I have like the monkey foot, or I use ankle weights, or you can use cables, you could use bands, you could do different things to drive your knee up towards your chest. You're strengthening your muscles like your rectus femoris. You're strengthening your psoas muscles, your TFL, all the muscles that flex your hip, that bring your thigh up towards your, just upwards, up towards your chest, up towards your torso. And it's important to make sure those are strong. And if they're not strong, then you will drag when you're walking or when you're running. You'll be like swinging your leg through and it won't transfer all the way through, and you can get a lot of other imbalance and impact injuries. And improper running will also compound pressure on different parts of the body because you're not distributing the force properly. You're having a lot more impact on one side. And this can also come from injuries in your ankles. I don't know if you have any other injuries in your lower body. That's not what I asked at all. You said hip flexors are not tight. I'm extremely flexible. I'm not talking about flexibility. I'm talking about strength. Do you do hip flexor strengthening? What I just mentioned. We're going to move on, but follow up on that. All right, let's see here. Gallagher.ollie. So what's exactly in your diet? Grass-fed beef and organ meats. I eat lots of bone marrow and liver and steak and beef, eggs, rice, white rice, potatoes, like sweet potatoes, fruit, pasture bacon. I cook in beef tallow. I like jerky. We make jerky with London broil, all grass-fed. It's delicious. That's my diet. Pretty much meat and fruit. Literally meat and fruit. Yeah, and some plants like the sweet potatoes. Abu Saleh Joseph. Abu Saleh Joseph. How can I make time? You just do.
Matt Damon.
You just fucking do. Come on, bruh.
Go fuck yourself.
How can I make time? Shut the fuck up. If you want to do it, do it. How do I make the time? By doing it, by prioritizing it. Get off Instagram and go fucking do it. This guy's on Instagram asking me a question. How can I make time? You could have just done 20 fucking push-ups. Go fucking do it. How can I make time? It's a troll question, but it's not. People ask this shit. People fucking still ask that. Well, I just don't have time. Fuck you and your time. Fuck you and your time. No one has time, and everyone has time. Because everyone has the same time. And if someone has the same time as someone else and they say, I have no time, then no one has time. Right? I know it's perspective. So if we all have the same amount of time every day, some people are like, I have no time. And some people are like, I have a lot of time. Yeah, it depends on what kind of life you create for yourself. And there's all different circumstances, but we all have the same amount of time. So, and when I say free time, that's different, but we all have 24 hours. Okay? We all have 24 hours. I'm not saying that you have free hours. I'm not saying you're just walking around, just doing nothing. Everyone's got to work. Everyone's got to work. Or people have to, put in a ton of fucking work in order to have enough money to not, like, what is work? It depends on how you define work. But having time just means, if you use that excuse, for example, if you use that excuse, then you just don't want it. That's the most bullshit excuse. That's the most bullshit excuse. All right, let's see here. All right. Lydia Rinky? Papa Solia, what is your opinion on when and what to eat post-workout? For me, like sometimes right before my workout or sometimes in the middle because I train at home, in my home gym and stuff, and I'm doing stuff outside and all that, I might have, if I feel, I don't like to have food in my stomach. So it depends on when I'm training. And that might depend on something like the weather. It could be different things because I like to train outside, inside, and outside. So if it's raining in the morning, I might be like, all right, I'll train later today because, I know it's going to let up and it's just like a light little drizzle or something like that. I mean, I'll train in the rain too, but it depends. Like sometimes I'll be like, all right, I feel like doing the show earlier. So then, okay, I'll push my workout later or I'll do yoga or mobility. It depends. So I kind of fluctuate with what time I do my training. So sometimes before or even during or just right after, I will have like some raw honey. I'll have like a couple tablespoons of raw honey. And sometimes right after I'll have like a whey protein, like grass-fed whey isolate, or I'll just eat right after. So when I say as close to after your workout as you feel like it. That's my take on it. After you're done training, refuel. And if you feel like eating solid food right after, some people want to wait a little bit. So that's why they go with the protein shake, or sometimes you're at the gym and you want to have that because some of you train at a gym and then it takes you 30 minutes to get home. So if it takes you 30 minutes to get home, you're going to want to maybe, some of you are like, oh, I get starving by the time I get home. So you have a protein shake on the way back. But then of course, if you're drinking a lot of like aspartame and fillers with the protein, if you get a grass-fed whey protein isolate, unflavored, don't get any of those other garbage things, that might be okay for you, for example. And then you get home and you eat a full meal. So some people like to eat a full meal right after. I say, if that's you, then fucking do it. So yeah, do it. So my opinion, right after a workout, I wouldn't do a ton of like fats. I would do more. If you're going to have carbohydrates in the day, there's where you could have your carbs. You could also have your protein, carbs and protein. I think it also depends on the person too, and your goals and your schedule. So that's why I don't like answering this question just for a random person, because honestly, I want to make sure that this fits into what you do. I want to make sure this is accessible. I want to make sure this is something that you can be consistent with. And if some of you are like, oh, if I do a shake, then I'm not going to eat for blah, blah, and I'm gonna then fucking have a meal. Or if I have a meal right after, but then I can't do this and I have to bring it. Then you want to do something you can be consistent with. You want to be able to execute. So it really comes down to like the individual's needs, your own sensitivities, your own, things that you figured out in terms of, the elimination diet. So there's other factors too, but you want to make sure that you're fitting this into your life. In other words, you're molding both together. So you're not just forcing yourself to do something that you're not going to be consistent with. Tyler, where did you start as a content creator? I started posting videos on YouTube, and I started doing a daily live stream podcast, the Daily fucking Swole Beaches. But I've been on, when you say content creator, I've been writing, I wrote articles, fitness articles for my college newspaper. I started when Facebook first launched at colleges. I had the largest Facebook group on campus. I had like 1,000 people, which is huge because, the campus was like 23. It was like half the school was in my Facebook group. This is beginning. This is early. This is when you would have Facebook, and it was only for people at college, and you can see like who's in your class and blah, blah, blah. And you could poke each other. Some weird fucking thing. Poke. It's weird. It's weird. All right, fam. We're there. We're there. It's time to go deep.
That's deep.
Time to go deep. Time to go deep. Time to go deep. Let's see. I'm sorry to hear about that, Ren. I just saw a couple people saying, sorry to hear that. Ren, in the comments, Ren's not feeling good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's the post? Where's the thing? I'm not working out today due to feeling poorly. First time I've been ill in years. No idea what it is. I'm tired of paying homage to the porcelain god. Oh, no. Well, what kind of homage? Homage? Are you... Homage. What are you trying to do? Like, what are you doing? Which end is it coming out? You don't have to. It bloody sucks. It's not bloody, is it? You don't have to tell us, but the porcelain god can be both ways. Is it both ways? Is it face and barfing? Okay, well that's a big look. Ooh, that's a go. Would you rather? Okay, fam. Would you rather have diarrhea? Would you rather be vomiting? Which one would you rather have? Which one would you rather have? I'd rather have diarrhea, personally. I know this is balls deep. So you really don't. We're in the balls deep section. I know you really don't want to be balls deep with diarrhea. We're gonna get off topic quickly. Vomiting. You'd rather be no. See, diarrhea. You could still function with diarrhea. You just have to be like, oh, how. Are you serious? Some of you would rather vomit? No, we're talking. Oh my God. You'd rather. Diarrhea feels nice. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Vomiting? Really? Vomiting, you can't do any, so let's just, okay, I'm not saying one time. I'm saying like you're vomiting all day. I'd rather have diarrhea all day. I would just hydrate more and you go to the bathroom if you had food or something like that. Because in vomiting, it's like, ugh. Like you can't do anything. If you're vomiting, you are sick. You're lying down. Diarrhea, you're just like doing something. All of a sudden you're like, uh-oh. Like I have to go now. Like now. And then you have to do that. No, we're talking about like all day. We're talking about like you are vomiting and sick. Or diarrhea and sick. I mean, I know this kind of is a gross conversation, but I really just started losing my shit when I started seeing, get it? Losing my shit. Hey, yo. Hey. Hashtag signature Swole for a chance to win today's Swole card. Yeah, when I saw people saying vomit in the, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to vomit. I wouldn't want to vomit all day. Come on now, fam. Really? Some of you would rather vomit all day long rather than diarrhea. Let's go into the first.
What's in the box?
You guys are fucking weird. We got a stupid shit pose from a stupid person. All right, this is from Nicole Cruz, MSRD. Hey, all right, boo. Got those consonants after her name. Talk about diarrhea. All right, let's see. Nicole writes, it's normal for kids to choose foods that are convenient, easy and convenient, like a packaged granola bar. It's normal because people do it often. That doesn't mean that it's best for them. It's less normal for kids to prepare food like cut up an apple and slice cheese. Well, you know, kids have parents, in theory, apparently. This is why support, not control, is a helpful approach to feeding our children.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What? Come on now, what? Really? Really? Parent your children, then they don't have to cut their own apples when they're a child with a knife. Or you teach your child how to use a knife young and, I don't know, guide them, like teach them, like a parent will teach their child things. There's a caption to go along with it. Kids grab what's easy, safe, and convenient. They also tend to be impulsive and not think through their decisions. And that is why kids benefit from a supportive feeding relationship. I hear a lot of parents say, but I can eat whenever and whatever I want. Why shouldn't my child be able to? And first of all, if that's working in your family, I'm not here to tell you how to do anything different, smiley face. However, if your child is always eating the same few foods, you cook multiple different meals for everyone, you're always in the kitchen preparing meals and snacks, or your kids are eating all over the house and food just feels chaotic and exhausting, then you might want to consider making some changes. What's the argument here? I'm still waiting for really what the point of this is. Back to what I was saying though, ... Oh, please. Thank you. Thanks for getting back on topic. Typically, even adults don't impulsively grab food whenever they want without any care. I don't think this person understands how fat people are. Typically, even adults don't impulsively grab food whenever they want without care. Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what adults typically do. They think about how much is available for everyone or later in the week for another meal. They consider how long before dinner or if they should eat before the next meeting. They might consider nutrients and if the meal will be satisfying. As adults, we're able to assess the nuances and practical aspects of a very abstract topic, food and nutrition. It's not that you need to control your child, that's not helpful either, but supporting them to meet their age-appropriate needs will likely help them explore more foods, increase their variety, and make food less chaotic and more joyful for everyone. What was there like an argument made here? Supporting them, so just buying garbage foods, right? So buying like shitty food so they can just eat it quickly or eat it throughout the day. How about not feeding your kids all fucking day long? How about make them food? Make them food and they'll eat. I don't know, feed them the food that they should be eating. I don't see what the real complication there is. I'm not really sure what she was trying to argue. It's like, well, make the food more accessible to your children. Okay. Parent them? Prepare food ahead of time? I don't know. God, these are all parents too. That's what she's spending her time concerned about? Yeah, all right. Let's see. We got one more written post. I think we got a couple of videos here. I think we do. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's enough. Let's get into some videos. Let's get into it. The next picture was one of those like little Instagram split screens. Nope, I don't want to do it. All right, let's get some SwoleFam. Oh, geez, what is going on here? This will be interesting. All right, let's pick in the comments down below a number 1, a number 2, or a number 3. Drop in the comments down below.
You went full retard, man.
Come on, man.
Chlorophyll?
Let's do it. Pick number 1 or number 2 or number 3.
Tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Ah, the tyrannical tuck. The tyrannical tuck. It's so tyrannical. The authoritarian tuck. You put it back there because I said so, yeah? Shove it under there. I do not want to say und testicle. 1, 2, let's see. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. It's a tough one. Let's go 3. Let's go 3. Let's go 3. And we will take it. All right. I think we're going to get today. Wax is leading team 3. Wax is leading team 3. So here's how it works for those of you that might be just tuning in. Yep. We have a scapegoat. All right. So the person that chooses by, of course, random, she doesn't know what the video is. But when it sucks, because it will, we're going to blame Wax for, we're going to blame her for us having to pour bleach in our eyes. We're going to blame her for having to punch ourselves in our own taint, right? So when our brain cells are dripping out of our ear holes, we get to blame Wax for our pain. Okay, here we go. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
The title's not a good start. It says male bodies are not stronger. Alrighty then. Here we go.
This is a reminder that if you ever say something like, male bodies are just physically stronger than female bodies, you're not actually talking about science. What you're revealing is your own cultural bias.
No, that's just pretty much true. Like in a very, very big way. That's like dramatically true. That's like phenomenally true. In general, are there women that are stronger than men? Of course. Right? There are quote unquote men on TikTok that probably couldn't lift a bag of apples. I see them dancing all the time. Little twinks on TikTok. But yes, men are significantly stronger than females. Significantly. In every single culture across the board. On average. So, for example, are there women that are stronger than me? Oh, yeah, I've seen them. These powerlifting chicks are absolutely fucking monsters. For sure. So what? Who cares? Who cares? The world's strongest woman, that's going to be a beast. She's going to be a beast. I don't know who that is, but she's strong as shit. Let's just put it that way. Here we go. And she's probably on fucking testosterone. Whatever. All right, let's listen to the rest of this because there's like 43 seconds of this trash.
Sure, you might be talking about the ability to lift really heavy objects and then put them down.
What else matters? What the fuck else is there in this world? What else are you talking about? What else do you do besides lift things up and put them down? I lift things up and put them down. All right, let's continue. So, looks like a I don't know. This person reminds me of something.
But when it comes to our survival, that's not really the most important physical strength. A more important physical strength is the ability to weather extreme hot and extreme cold temperatures. And you know who's better suited to that? People born into female bodies.
Whoa. People born into female bodies. Is that how it's done now? Is this like altered carbon? You just born into a female sleeve? What in the shit? I gotta go back and hear that again.
Physical strength is the ability to weather extreme hot and extreme cold temperatures.
And that's really because women reproduce, right? Women are the ones that need to have wider hips. Women have a higher pain tolerance because of childbirth. So it makes sense because it's more important that once the man impregnates the woman, it's more important that she survives because she's got the baby. At that point, right? It's important that she survives. She should be able to weather that because if you have a mother that's pregnant and they can weather more temperatures or weather more, stressful situations, the better chance of the baby being born. Yeah, this is interesting.
You know who's better suited to that? People born into female bodies.
People born into the female bodies. They're born into them. They're born into them. Why? Yeah. What is it? It's interesting. Yeah. Jennifer, what is this? A competition? No. Seriously, what? Men are different than women and good. Isn't that good? Men and women are different. That's good. It is what it is. Who cares? Let's move on.
It's these tiny little gaps in knowledge. It's these little biases that have been built into our world all around us that we actually need to deconstruct to do the work.
No, there's nothing to deconstruct. She'd be pretty if she wasn't so fucking stupid. There's nothing to deconstruct here. This isn't a bias. This is science. This is just a fact. Women generally have a higher pain tolerance than men. Okay, you can handle hot and cold better. I don't know if that's true. I guess it is. Makes sense for the reasons I just said. It's just evolution. And men are fucking stronger and we'll lift things up and we'll put them down. Y'all.
You think you're acknowledging a universal truth when you say males are more physically fit than females on average. But
that's not even the argument that you started off with. Men are more physically fit. No one ever said that. No one says that. Men are stronger. Men are physically stronger on average than women. You cannot argue that. That's literally just fundamental truth. Men on average are stronger than women physically. That's it. So now you're saying men are more physically fit. Well, that's different. Depends on if the woman is trained. If you're gauging physical fitness by strength, then yeah, men are stronger. What now? Someone needs some dick.
Only true for some things, and you're ignoring half of the science.
So there is science. So now you do believe in science. What? Make up your fucking mind. Make up your mind.
Attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Now, do you believe in science or not? All right. You're like getting angry about the fact that men are stronger than you. You are going to be annoying no matter what you call yourself. All right. You're just an annoying person born into a female body, apparently. All right. That was interesting. Not. All right. Let's go. Number 1 or number 2? Drop in the comments down below. That was a weird take, right? That was a weird take. It was an interesting way to go. She's getting angry over something that no one's arguing about. Men are stronger than women. Is anyone confused about that? Stronger?
Women can handle colder temperatures better than men.
Okay. I mean, I think Wim Hof might disagree, but
women can handle the heat better.
Okay. I don't know why that's like something that has to be like, who's number 1? All right, we got number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1. Number 1, Destiny, leading team 1. Leading team 1, very nice. All right, Destiny going for team 1. So thank you very much, Wax, for that shit show. All right, here we go. Number 1, is it the food or the shame? Ooh, let's see what we got here.
Okay, if you're someone who has ever said, I just really don't feel good when I eat that food, I want you to think, is it really that not eating that food physically makes you feel better? Or have you simply gotten rid of a major source of food shame and food guilt?
All right, my first take, I have to listen to that again. It's short enough that we can hold our breath one more time. It's an interesting angle, and I say that with the least amount of respect. All right, let's play it again.
Okay, if you're someone who has ever said, I just really don't feel good when I eat that food, I want you to think, is it really that not eating that food physically makes you feel better? Or have you simply gotten rid of a major source of food shame and food guilt?
Not eating that food makes me feel better. Is that what you said the first time?
Okay, if you're someone who has ever said, I just really don't feel good when I eat that food.
Okay, I don't really feel good when I eat that food. It's probably the inflammation. It's probably the inflammation. I don't feel good when I eat that food. It's probably the inflammation. It's probably your body attacking itself. Come on, how many foods do you all know? We talk about this all the time, the elimination diet. How many foods have you cut out that you don't feel good eating? Drop it in the comments down below. What foods did you cut out and what did you feel when you ate them? We do this once in a while, but people that are maybe new to the show and new to the live chat, it's always good to reiterate what foods and just like remember, oh yeah, when I eat dairy, I literally shit my soul out. Don't you think that would be valid to be like, well, I'm not getting rid of my food shame. I am just, maybe having an allergic reaction. The shock and the absolute amazing fact that what you put into your body actually has an effect. Holy shit.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
Who would have thunk it?
All men and women created by you know the thing.
Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it that what you put in your face will actually have an outcome? You know, when you have a car, you have one type of gasoline. You put it unleaded, you put it in premium, put it on unlimited, or whatever it is. Diesel, doesn't matter. When you put food in your body, you have different options to put in food. There's only one type of gas really that you can put in a car, but you can put in any number of these thousands of different things. Trust me, there's a lot more that's available to purchase and eat than you need to eat or should eat. That's not something that's normal for humans to try to eat everything in the world every fucking day. Here's a powder with 5,000 nutrients from everywhere on fucking earth. That's not required. You don't need that to be healthy. You don't need that to be healthy. That's ridiculous. That doesn't even make sense. It's completely outlandish thought. You need nutrient-dense foods. You need to get all the nutrients you require, and then you need to fucking go beat yourself up. You need to train, go follow those 7 pillars, go have a family, go to work, go get your shit done. All right, is it for the food or the shame? Kick you to the curb. Last one. Last fucking one.
What's in the box?
All right, losing weight for health. Let's take a look.
But what if you have to lose weight for your health? I've talked about it before, but I'm going to talk about it again.
I already have that. You ever have someone's voice that just instantly like triggers a panic attack? Fucking slow down. Slow the fuck down.
Why telling people to lose weight for their health is actually lazy medical advice? Because there are a ton of ways that you can lose weight that are not healthy at all, that actually cause a lot of stress to your body. Similarly, you can actually stay the same weight or even gain weight and have better health outcomes overall. But a lot of doctors only know to say, you need to lose weight, when really they should be saying, here are a list of behaviors that could help your health. Eating fruits and vegetables, exercising, these are things that help your health very, very simply without weight loss being the goal. And if you happen to lose weight, that's fine. And you also might gain weight or stay the same weight and still have a positive health outcome. So to this question, I say, your weight doesn't determine your health. Focus on health promoting behaviors, and wherever your weight falls, it'll fall.
My God. God, I fucking I will be honest, I didn't hear a goddamn word. I don't screen any of these. Oh, you guys know this already. I don't screen any of these fucking videos. I don't know what's in there. It's the shock and the awe every time we see a new piece. I have no idea what she said. I literally have no idea. Oh, and I think it's for the better. My God. Well, right away, you know that she's absolutely single. Absolutely. There's no one fucking putting up with that. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, we got an amazing Swole card to give away, fam. We got our signature series going down tonight. 4 hours remaining. 4 hours. Papa Swolio's signature series dropping. Remember, tonight at midnight, swolenormousx.com/signature. If you want to jump on it, collector's edition, members only will get, anyone can purchase it, but if you're also a member, you'll get a personalized certified Swole card to go along with your purchase. But go check it out. The second in a long line of exclusive collectors gear. So check it out. This one's fucking awesome, and I'm stoked to have it go out to all of you. Very exciting. All right, so that goes down again, swolenormousx.com/signature, and it goes from midnight to midnight tomorrow. So that is tonight at midnight until midnight tomorrow night going into Saturday. So 24 hours only. Be there or be square. All right, signature Swole card going away right now. Let's raffle this motherfucker off. Single phobic. Signature Swole. Pregnant man emoji. Scroll, 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 scroll. One more time, Mr. Mahal. Let's see. You guys still got a chance. Still drop it. And I'm coming all the way back down. Scroll, 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 scroll. We got a winner. Nicole K. Congratulations, Nicole. Very nice, Falcon. Good pick. Good pick. Landed on that one. Oh my God, we had to go deep for that one. Congratulations. Nicole sent us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2099 in the subject. Your mailing address in the body of the email.
Truth over facts.
Congratulations, and new Swole cards are getting sent out ASA to the P. So keep an eye out for that if you're waiting on one. And if you didn't get your Swole card from the last round, you should be getting it soon. I don't know. It depends on where you live in the world, but keep an eye out for those Swole cards. Someone else said that they came home today and saw a Swole card, so super cool. Congratulations, Nicole, and everyone else. We'll see you tomorrow for FEF episode 21 hundo. And of course, Signature Series drops tonight at midnight. Don't miss out on that. swolenormousx.com/signature. Let's nut this beach. Fam, this beach, Falcon, take us away, bro. Take us away.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
You're insane, Gold member.
Feel better, Ren. Take care of yourself.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Inconceivable!
I'm Hubert Cumberdale.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown and amuse you?
Come on, man. Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there like a little lady in a race car.
SwoleFam. Crushing it.
A three-letter word. Jobs. Jobs.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
It's because you watched the Daily Swole and we blew those fucking nips right out. I keep warning you. I keep warning you every day. You're not going to have nips if you watch this show. You're still here. You don't like those nips, do you?
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Fucking nailed it. As always.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
What happened to your queer party friends? I'm a fair guy. Heat is making me absolutely crazy.
I better use my strong hand.
That's huge nips.
I have no respect. Could you look me?
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
You're very welcome, Kim. Yes, I know. Knowledge Kosh coming soon. Quick release. No hands. See? How's he playing those keys, huh? How's he playing those keys? I'll tell you what. Okay, let's see here. Come here. It's with my motherfucking dick. It's with my dick. You know it.
Because
That's that piano, baby. All right, fam. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow, we'll be back here for FEF. It's fucking Friday, and I'm excited. 21 hundo. Man, it was just Swole 2K. It seems like 99 days ago. Literally it was, but it seems like it was just yesterday. Time is certainly flying, but we are not stopping anytime soon. Thanks for being here. Another amazing episode of the Daily Sleaze. Make sure you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you have not yet done so. SwoleNormousX.com to join the fam today. And of course, at midnight for 24 hours only for all of Friday. Only Friday ends at midnight tomorrow night. Papa Swolio's signature series. SwoleNormousX.com/signature. SwoleNormousX.com/signature. Again, SwoleNormousX.com/signature to jump on Papa Swolio's signature series. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollie.